Tuesday. We're here live and for what's to be a little bit of a torrential downpour. We're in Kalamazoo at Armor Physical Therapy. Thanks for joining us again. We're working on phase 2 this week of neuromuscular learning for the jump working. I just want to encourage you guys that if anybody has questions from the last 2 weeks, there's an opportunity. One of the team at Next Level will send out an email with the video link. Please, 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 if you have any issues, any concerns, any questions about what you're doing, aches, pains, anything like that, you gotta let us know. We don't want this to be a negative. We want this to only be a positive experience and really try to help achieve your goals, injury prevention, injury reduction, as well as performance enhancement. So again, let us know if you have any issues. Somehow we'll get back to you, communicate what we need to modify things if you're having any aches, pains, things like that. So without further ado, my name is Scott. Missed it 2 weeks ago. Glad to be here. You guys remember Megan? And we're going to go ahead and start with, so this is again, phase 2, week 3. So as a reminder, you're going to have weeks 3 and 4 are going to be the same. It's just going to be different rep sets, times, things like that, distances. So to start, number 1, we're going to do a 2-leg vertical jump. So it's similar to the last 2 weeks, except for now we're going to do it for 25 seconds. Again, the biggest thing with this is you're really trying to land on your toe heel and land quietly. Okay, so again, just to review, here we go. Ready, set, go. And stop. Good. Again, the biggest thing with that is really watching your form. The biggest thing we don't want to see is that knee collapse inward. So that's what you have to focus on when you're working on that. All right, this is going to be a new jump. We call this a 2-leg, 3 forward jumps up to a vertical. So especially for you volleyball players, you basketball players, this is going to be real helpful. Megan's not going to be able to do a full jump because of our space limitations, but at home, when you're doing this jump, you can feel free to do a broad jump as far as you want, as long as you can maintain good form. So it's going to be 3 vertical jumps, or I'm sorry, 3 broad jumps, and then you're immediately going to go into a vertical jump. Okay, so here we go. This one is not timed. You're basically just going to do it with good form, and we're going to do 5 repetitions. So it's going to be forward 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then straight up to a vertical. Okay, and then we'll repeat. So again, at home, you guys can jump as far as you want forward, and then go straight up like you're blocking at the net or you're grabbing a rebound. Okay? 3, good. So I know it doesn't look like Megan's jumping very far. I promise she can jump way farther than that. However, again, for space, she's only doing short jumps so you guys understand what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, the next one is the 90-degree squat jump. So again, with this jump, the emphasis is on explosion. So you're going to start out in that squat position right out of the gate. So then we're going to basically, for this week, we're doing 15 seconds. Okay, again, for you volleyball players, this would be getting ready to block at the net. And basketball players would be getting ready to grab a rebound. So you're going to start already loaded, okay? And then you'll explode. Ready, set, go. So 15 seconds. And stop. And again, if you're, depending on what sport you're in, you can use those arms to help propel yourself upwards. So if you're grabbing a rebound, you can swing your arms up and get your arms up overhead if you need to. Or if you're a volleyball player, you're blocking, you can get your arms up overhead if you need to. All right, the next one, we talk about doing cone jumps. Now again, they may have mentioned this last or 2 weeks ago. If you don't have a cone at home, not a problem. You can just pick a spot on the floor or put a piece of tape on the floor or a line. We call these line jumps or cone jumps. So again, we're going to do side to side. This is 2 legs. We're going to go for 25 seconds. The first 2 weeks was getting form. As you get better at this, you can go for quickness. Feel free to keep track of how many reps you do, but we're really going to go for, we still got to maintain good form, but we can go ahead and start working harder at trying to increase how many times you can do this in a 25-second session. All right, so ready, set, go. And stop. Okay? Remember, when you're going through these workouts, make sure you're drinking water. It's going to be really important that you drink water, stay hydrated, help your muscles function better. Okay, next one is, again, this isn't going to be a whole lot different than 2 weeks ago, but now we're doing cone jumps or line jumps. Now we're going front to back. Ready? So 25 seconds. Ready, set, go. Three more seconds, 2 more seconds, and stop. Good job. Okay. Next one we have is a 1-leg star hop. However, you're still going to land on 2 legs. So 2 weeks ago, we did a 2-legged star jump to a 2-legged landing. This week, we're going to do 1-legged hop, but you're still going to land on 2 legs. Okay, and if you remember from 2 weeks ago, where you have an 8-point star, you've got 5 different jumps, and the way we always have you do it is you're always going to step back to the center. So you'll jump forward, you're going to launch off 2 legs, land on 1 leg. So for now, to start with the first, everyone's going to jump off 2 and land on the right leg. Okay, so jump off 2, land on right, and then step back to your starting spot, and that way you can keep going all the way around to be consistent. All right, so, yep. Okay, so 1 leg. No, 1 leg jump, 2 leg land.
Oh,
sorry.
Said it backwards. Said it again.
One leg. All right, so do
So
1 leg jump, 2 leg land. Sorry if I misspoke. 1 leg jump, 2 leg land. Good.
you're gonna land on 2.
So you're gonna. That one's hard. It's always gonna be awkward jumping to the leg that you're on. 1 leg jump. Stay on the right. Yep. We'll stay on the right all the way around. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, so again, 1 leg jump, 2 leg land. So now, everybody, we did our right leg. Now we're going to do the left leg. So you're going to jump off your left leg, land on both. We go forward. Again, going sideways for this is going to be a little awkward. Straight over. Straight forward. Good. All right. So basically, again, you're going to jump in 8 different positions. So it'll be forward, diagonal forward, sideways, diagonal backwards, straight backwards, diagonal backwards, sideways, diagonal forward, and that'll complete your 8-point start. All right. Next one is a two-legged 270-degree jump. So last week we did a 180. So basically you would, if you were facing one wall, you would jump, and so your back was to the wall that you started at. Now we're going to do 3/4 of a revolution. And again, the biggest emphasis with this is that when you guys are jumping, if you under-rotate or over-rotate, make sure you get yourselves reestablished and set before you keep jumping. It gets real easy to over or under-rotate, and then you get out of shape, and now you're jumping all over. We're talking about form. So again, it's okay, especially as you start. If you go too far or not far enough, stop, because you're gonna jump 3/4 of the way around. So if I'm facing straight ahead, when I end up, I will land looking one direction. And it's always important to then jump in the reverse direction so you don't get dizzy. Okay? So we talk about jumping and then jump back the other direction. Okay?
This is what you shouldn't do. Okay, just keep going. So what
Right.
you should do is back.
Perfect. And so that's going to be 25 seconds. So again, whether you got your phone timer or something, you're going to do that for 25 seconds. And again, it's okay if you lose your balance and get a little bit out of shape. Reset yourself before you get back. I'd rather have you do less jumps with good form than rip through and do a whole bunch of jumps with bad form. Okay? Ready, set, go. Good. Good. Okay. So again, you can see it wasn't perfect every time, but she stopped, got herself reset before she jumped again. Okay, bounding run. So basically what you're going to want is about 50 feet. I know sometimes this might be hard to figure out if you're in a small space. We're not going to be able to show you a 50-foot run in here for space limitations, but basically, if you have a hallway or if you're in the driveway or downstairs in the basement, approximately 50 feet. If you're not sure what 50 feet is and don't have a tape measure, the easiest thing to do is just figure out a starting point and heel to toe, walk 50 steps, and that'll be roughly 50 feet, okay? But we're gonna do our bounding runs. And so with the bounding run, it's similar to what we did 2 weeks ago, except now you're gonna be moving forward. So last week with the bounding run, Megan will show you what that looked like again, where you're just back and forth, except you're going to go at a forward angle until you get to roughly 50 feet, and then you're going to do that one time, okay? Or if you only have 10 feet because of how big of a room you have or a hallway, then do 10 feet 5 times. Okay, we're just trying to get you to roughly 50 feet total of that side-to-side bounding run. And then the last one is an ice skater, but we're going to hold it now. So unlike last week where you're just back and forth as quick as you can, this week you're going to do your ice skaters, but you're going to really try to stick the landing and hold it there for at least a 1 count before you go back to the other side. So even a little slower than that. 1001, 1001, 1001. Keep going, 1001. Good, keep going. Even slower, 1001. Good. Almost there. 5 more seconds. And stop, good. The biggest thing that we see with this is if you get too vertical or you got to keep your center of mass over your foot. And what will happen is that if you start to get out of control, you'll kind of tip and lean to the side. So make sure you keep your center of mass low, and it's holding 1001. 1001, and that way you're really trying to maintain good form and have that knee be in good position. All right, so that is phase 2, week 3. Basically, week 4 is the same set of exercises. However, you're going to up the reps. Okay. If people have questions, again, please get a hold of us. We're happy to answer those for you. We especially want to know if anyone's having any issues, if they're sore, achiness, any kind of pain. We got to know. We can't help you if we don't know. We don't want you to be discouraged. I think that's it. Yep.
We'll send out the video.
We will send out the video link after we're done. You'll get the, if you haven't already, you'll get the actual description of the program with each 3-day workouts, all the rep sets, and it has all the descriptions there. And there is also a link on YouTube if you should need that because you'll get the video already from this session right now. So again, appreciate you guys for being on. We look forward to seeing you in 2 more weeks. Let us know if you have questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.